the Augustan Roman wall around Spello, part of which is the best preserved Roman wall in Italy. The Porta Consalola, ancient Roman gate from the Augustan era, the entrance to Spello. Tree grows out of the tower. Ancient Roman gate for Spello, built in the Augustan period. The small doors are for pedestrians, the big door for chariots. The main street in the small town of Spello. A side street in the town of Spello. Apparently a little church of San Martino from the 12th century. That's what the sign says. In Spello. Santa Maria Maggiore with the famous paintings by Pinturicchio and the apse. And of course the clock we heard chiming earlier. The interior of the church of Santa Maria Maggiore with paintings by Pinturicchio that are fantastically detailed. The holy water font in the church is from a Roman tomb. The owner, the dead man, is on horseback, turned into a holy water font. Leaving the church of Santa Maria Maggiore on the way to the Porta Venera in Spello. Go ahead. The Porta Venera in Spello with a beautiful panoramic view if we were to go to the overlook. The actual gate, the Porta Venera, below the towers that I took earlier. And the town of Spello. Built into the old Roman wall, but it's medieval in its restoration. 12th century. What a beautiful view. A white cat, well, black and white, but mostly white. In Spello. Walking near the Porta Venera in Spello, you have that medieval look. Side streets in Spello with a medieval look. This is to my left, this is to my right. Look how medieval everything looks, except for the restorations. Much of the town is the 14th and the 13th century. Another side street in old Spello, and I mean old. Look at that. Could be the 16th century, couldn't it? Actually, restoration makes these more modern, but much of the structure is ancient. Here's a modern touch to an ancient doorway. This is our start of our walk to the aqueduct. Scenic walk. To the left on the trail is the old Roman aqueduct, originally built by the Romans to bring water into Spello, which was a city full of pensioned soldiers. A small plaque on the wall that's modern saying a day without smiles is a day wasted by. A view of a field of poppies from the trail.
Continues the walk.
Right in the center.
Don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Just walk beside me and be my friend.
Albert Einstein, it says, but it was really Albert Camus. Gap in the trail with some poppies showing, if I like them. Okay, great view, literally on the sign of Spello from the trail by the aqueduct. And well, a lot of grass, but I think the trees make a very scenic arc and tunnel there. This is the Bridge of Paradise by the aqueduct. I think it's built on the foundations of an old Roman bridge. Crossing the Bridge of Paradise again on the way back. Nice flowers along the trail too at times like these, whatever they are. Here are some arches in the Roman aqueduct that we're passing, supporting the aqueduct I presume. My favorite flower, second favorite, poppies all along this part of the trail, along the aqueduct. Approaching Spello on the return leg of the aqueduct trail. Quite close. Heading back into Spello after our aqueduct hike. A Roman arch from the days of the Roman Republic, that's before Christ, the 1st century, still existing in Spello. in the center, on the hill in the back, way back, is the Assisi, viewed from Spello by the Roman arch from the Republic of England.